Hi everyone! So 2021 is here, and I think that it's a great time to think about what healthy habits we need to incorporate into our days to jumpstart 2021. And these are just 10 things that I do every day that I really think make a difference to my health and just how I feel throughout the day and the type of work that I'm able to produce throughout my day. So I hope this is helpful, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Number one is drinking a lot of water. I know that sounds so simple, but when you're sleeping, say 6, 7, 8 hours, your body gets dehydrated. So the first thing I like to do when I wake up is drink a big glass of water, and I always have like a mug or a water jug next to me so that it reminds me to keep drinking water throughout the day. Your body needs to stay hydrated. One, because it really helps with all your bodily systems, your skin, just even how your mind is working, and it flushes out all the bad stuff in your body that you don't want in there. So staying hydrated is just so important for so many reasons. The majority of our body is made up of water for a reason. We need it. We need water. So that's something so simple, but it's just a great way to kickstart your day. And sometimes I like to add a little bit of lemon in there, which makes it taste so fresh. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Number 2 is meditation. I meditate every day, every morning, because it really helps with my mindset to help me go about my day in the best way possible, with the best mindset possible. So meditating just helps me focus, helps ground me, and it helps me get ready for the day. So number 2 is definitely something I do not skip out on, and I almost even do it multiple times a day when I feel like I might be getting a bit anxious and I'm getting a bit distracted and not able to focus. I will stop myself and meditate for 5-10 minutes, and after that I always feel better. Number 3 is journaling. I need to journal especially when I'm having too many thoughts that I can't sort through. And journaling every morning allows me to put my thoughts and emotions onto paper so that it's a source of letting go, and also allows me to see things clearly, and also helps me set goals for the day. So that's the time where I write down how I feel, what I'm grateful for, and how I want my day to be. And so it's part of my visualization practice as well. Number 4 is I like to read a few pages every day. I am an avid reader. I love reading books, and I think it's such a great opportunity to kind of dive into someone's brain and learn what they've learned through their experiences. It's almost like a free mentor, These inspirational people, they don't have time to mentor everyone, and what they write down on a book is giving you this information and knowledge so that whatever mistakes they've made, you don't have to make those same mistakes, or they're giving you this advice that you could put into practice to help improve your life. So I definitely love reading every day, just a few pages. And if it's not reading, I really recommend listening to podcasts. I always listen to a podcast while I'm brushing my teeth, because I think brushing my teeth is such a boring activity that the podcast makes it so much better, and I'm more motivated to brush my teeth well, floss, do all that stuff. So I really highly recommend listening to podcasts. I'm completely obsessed with them. Number 5 is move your body. I need to move my body every day because, one, it helps me sleep better at night. I actually feel the difference when I don't move my body. And 2, I feel better and more alert more focused. I'm in a better mood when I move my body. So that's something that I've really had to develop over time. There was a time period where I wasn't motivated to work out. I didn't work out. I didn't feel good working out. And it really takes time to build up to that. So take your time. I think this is something I would start with just walking and then building up to more intense exercises. But make sure it's something that you love doing, because if you don't love doing it, you're not going to do it long term. And remind yourself that no one regrets working out, because those endorphins that kick in after a good workout, you need to remember that feeling. It feels so good. Whenever I've been depressed, whenever I've been stressed, whenever I'm just emotionally all over the place, I work out. Even though I'm feeling exhausted, I work out because I remember that feeling, and every time I get that feeling again after I work out. Number 6 is to get some sunlight. Sunlight is free therapy. Sunlight is so important for our bodies because it helps our bodies synthesize vitamin D. And vitamin D is so important for our bone function, and so many bodily processes depend on that sunlight to produce the vitamin D. And also, it's good for our mental health. Have you ever realized that during the winter months, you can get a little bit, sad, anxious, a little bit depressed even? And that's because people aren't getting enough sunlight, because the sunlight really affects people's mood. So I make an effort to take a break and go for a walk when it's sunny, and having that direct sunlight hit me, I just feel like it really lifts me up. So definitely make sure you get some sunlight, and it needs to be unfiltered, direct sunlight. So not sitting by a window and having the sun shine through you. You really need that direct sunlight, like that sun right there that's hitting my face, hoping that vitamin D synthesis is happening right now. Number 7. Number 7 is setting work blocks. So I like to plan out my calendar and set limited work blocks, and I have a time limit on them. And they're usually about 30 minutes to an hour, and I'll always take 5-minute breaks, because when you limit work blocks and you make sure that you have no other distractions, it's actually amazing what kind of work you can get done. And I really believe in the Parkinson's law. So the Parkinson's law says that when you limit your work to a certain time frame, you're actually able to get more done in that time frame. So that's what I do. I also learned it from Will Ferriss, Timothy Ferriss, who wrote 4-Hour Work Week, which I found really, really inspiring. I really recommend you read that book. So number 8 is what food you put into your body. Before, I didn't really think about what I was eating for lunch, and I realized that after that lunch break, I would feel so sluggish when I was working, and I would feel unmotivated. So I really eat foods based on how they make me feel. They call it intuitive eating. And so I make sure to eat fresh, unprocessed foods that are delicious, of course, because I really look forward to every meal. I love food. I'm a complete foodie. But I make sure that the food that I put into my body isn't going to slow me down, isn't going to give me those sugar spikes. I'm not going to crash after I eat. So I make sure I eat foods that are fresh, delicious, lots of vegetables, lots of greens, and help me focus for the rest of the day and feel good about myself for the rest of the day, because I need to make sure I have enough energy to get the things that I need to get done. Number 9 is staying connected with people in your inner circle. So I think this is so important to do daily, because it gets you outside of yourself. We as human beings need to be connected to other people, And I love taking a few minutes of my day to even message someone that I've been thinking about and saying, hey, I hope you've been doing well. I've been thinking of you. Would love to catch up sometime. I hope your family's safe as well. And I think this is something that has made a difference, especially in COVID, because we're not able to connect as easily, like let's go for a coffee or let's go get dinner somewhere. So I even make more of an effort to message my friends and family. Number 10, last but not least, is the thing I do before I go to bed is plan out my calendar for the next day. Honestly, I'm not very good at this. I have missed quite a few days, but I did notice that on the days that I planned out my calendar the night before, I was much more productive with my time on those days. And I think it's made a really big difference to what I'm able to create, because I realized that if I set out my day and if I write it down, I'll actually do it. But if I haven't written it down, I can forget about it because there are just so many things going on in my head. So I really think that planning out your calendar for the next day before you go to sleep is really great for stress, reducing stress, and just productivity. Those are my healthy habits to jumpstart 2021. Let me know what you think, and if you have any other healthy habits that you incorporate into your day, I would love to hear them. Thanks everyone, till next time, bye!